Hundreds of demonstrators rallied in New York City's Times Square on Thursday to demand the release of hostages taken by Hamas. The protests erupted as President Joe Biden faced mounting pressure to leverage every diplomatic tool to secure the freedom of American captives. Billboards showed the faces of people believed to be held hostage, including babies and elderly people, as the crowd chanted, "Bring them home." US officials have said that Hamas is holding some 200 people hostage after the Palestinian group's October 7th surprise attack on Israel, when militants killed about 1,400 Israelis. While there is no official list of Americans in captivity, the top Republican on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Senator Jim Risch, told reporters on Wednesday that 10 of the hostages were American. Thursday's protest in Times Square was organized by the non-profit Israeli-American Council, which represents Israeli Americans in the US. Americans across the US are taking to the streets on a near daily basis to protest on behalf of Israel or the Palestinian people, with bitter divisions re-emerging over the decades-long conflict in the Middle East. A pro-Palestinian rally was planned for Friday outside the main branch of New York City's public library to call for a ceasefire. On Wednesday, hundreds of protesters demanding a ceasefire were arrested while occupying the rotunda of the Cannon House Office building at the US Capitol. Biden visited Israel this week to reiterate his support and urge the country's leaders to avert a humanitarian disaster as it prepares a ground invasion into the Gaza Strip. His administration must walk a fine line. The task of securing the hostages' release may require negotiating assistance from countries in the region, including Qatar, that have no diplomatic ties with Israel. US officials have not released the names of the Americans believed to be held hostage, but media reports have identified several missing people with American citizenship.